Welcome to another episode of YZ's Travel Videos. Now today I'm flying from Melbourne to Guangzhou on China Southern Airlines Boeing 787-9. This is the first time in 10 years since I've tried the China Southern Airlines, and let's see what's changed. I heard Chinese Airlines have stepped up their competition a lot. So if you didn't come in early, you'd have to line up a long time. The reason why the queue is so long is because China Southern does not have online check-in, unlike most airlines. Even Singapore Airlines, China Airlines, Cathay Pacific, they all have online check-in, and it just makes it easier for you to get in and out. Yeah, and so the thing with China Southern is their internet interface is not very good, and not like other airlines where it's kind of easier to change flights and stuff. In China Southern Airlines, their interface is a little bit clunky. Things just don't work as intended. Check-in took around half an hour. Let's go through customs and immigration. They gave us a $25 voucher to use because of the flight delay, so we can use it on food, drinks, or whatever. Just got out of customs and immigration. That took 5 minutes, so that's very short. It's just mostly the check-in that's the issue. Let's just go visit around and see what I can do with my $25 voucher. Look at that. Fancy. Kind of looks like a luxury store here. What are they trying to do? You're gonna try and copy Dubai, is it? Although I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be pretty hard to find a store that I can use my $25 on, just because of the fact that most of the stores at this time are closed. And there's only a handful of flights that leave after 1 a.m, which includes this one that I'm on. Upon entry into Melbourne airport, especially the international section, I noticed it doesn't look as glossy or fancy as the Sydney one. I'm sick of wandering the airport, so I'm gonna try and find a lounge that I can get access to. So right now I'm in the Marhaba lounge. The entrance fee is $70, but there is a $25 voucher that I use, so the cost now comes down to $45. Seats are leather, but they're big enough that you can just sit around. And they do have power ports on the bottom, but they're the Australian types. So not good if you have other countries. Alright, good thing I finally have bags off and I can try the food selection. Let's go. We've got the peanuts. There's meant to be some hot bread here, but it's not available today. Tea bags, some beer, the hot water distiller, the milk, more alcohol, get some Bacardi, yeah? And always get the Bundaberg and the Baileys. And here's some champagne, the Shiraz, Sauvignon. There you go, that's the one there. Alright, glasses at your disposal. What else have they got down here? They got Somersby, apple cider. They have, Tiny but Mighty. And then they do have Asahi beer, so that's a nice classic. So, apples and oranges, more desserts, juice, mango juice, green tea, apple juice, orange juice, fruit salad. Then we've got some bread, more carbs, salad, more carbs, cheese, and then they have salad dressing, and then there's a salad there right in the background. Looks like that bean salad thing. Alright, so you put all your carbs into this thing and it will spit out toasted. What do we have here? Hot food. Alright, lamb and veggies, potato and beef short rib. Oh, the beef short rib looks pretty good. Let's give that a try. Vegetable tikka masala and steamed white rice. Okay. That probably looks good. This one, the rice, not so sure. Sri Lankan chicken curry and stir-fried noodles. I'm gonna get this one for sure. Then there's the plates, tap water. So you get the cold water, that's the still water, cold water, still water, and the sparkling water. And then this is your soft drink maker. So you choose your soft drink, you put the cup there, and it'll disperse for you. So I got my food, let's bring it to the table. Oh yeah. Beef was so good, I went for a second round. I got some salad too on the side. I'm not sure if I'll regret this, but it looks like a lot of carbs here too. Damn. So here I am in the lounge. Notice how you can see some of the marks. So some of the tables don't look like they've been wiped down. They don't look very clean to me. So it's 1 AM now. We're getting kicked out of the lounge. So we have to go to the main area. Oh, there you go. So after a really long time, you can finally see the aircraft just over there. See? There we go. China Southern Airlines finally arrived. Now we're going into the plane. So we just boarded. The plane is kind of stuck right now in terms of boarding passengers because what other airlines do is they ask you to board by groups. So then the method is basically first business, premium economy, then economy on the most back, and then economy class at the very front. If I was rich, I will fly business class. Just look at that seat. See? Look at that for yourself. Alright, I'm gonna show you the business class later. But as far as I know, they only have 2 cabins. On this flight, they have business class and economy. So I'm on 60k, so just over there. Let's go inside. Let's see the windows out there with the Qantas flying. Okay, so where do I start? So I'm going to show you all the features of the seat that I'm on right now. So here's my screen, that's 60k. Let's check out the table. So it folds like this. Oh, but there's no mirror, so whatever. They still have a footrest. Can it go down? Yeah, it goes down. And then you just use one foot to put it up. In the pocket they have the magazine, they have the safety card and the headphones. Yes. So there's power ports, there's 2 of them. There's one here and there's another one on the side there. I'm gonna recline. Oh, the recline's actually not too bad. I feel that this recline helps you to go down significantly. So let's go up. There you go. And then they have the bulkhead, which is here. And they have another bulkhead just right there. The China Southern pillow like this, if you can see it. And then the last thing they've got is the blanket, which I'm going to pull it out my seat. That's their blanket. That's what it looks like. So you have to take it out of the plastic. Oh wow, they didn't even bother to do the doors check thing, which is every other airline I know. Singapore Airlines, Asiana, China Airlines, Eva Air, they all do the closing check thing, but they didn't do that on this airline. So takeoff was at 3 AM Melbourne time. The plane had landed at 1:30 AM earlier, so there was a 1.5 hour turnaround time. Because the next flight is at 8 AM, and our arrival would be at 9 AM into Guangzhou Airport, we know we won't be able to make the connecting flight, so we'll just have to get the next flight to Osaka, which will be at 4 PM the same day. They gave us options of juice or water. Obviously I picked water. Bread here, which is still lukewarm, chicken salad, the fruit, and some chocolate thing which I'm probably not going to eat. And I think that's like the chicken and potatoes. Not gonna lie though, it's like probably I could make this at home. So my meal is done now. I didn't eat any of that because that's just excess carbs. I actually got some red wine, to be honest. I didn't really like it, but I drank the whole thing because I'm gonna use that to sleep. And then I didn't eat any of the cake just because it's just extra calories. And that's it. So now I'm gonna get earbuds, sleep, and then just knock out. We knew it was time to wake up for breakfast when the sun shined right into my eye when I looked at the window. However, the effect was not noticeable right away due to the dimmable window's lag time, because I wanted to turn it from dark to bright. I'm gonna turn this on and watch the lighting go. Alright, so welcome to the bathroom. Let's check it out. So with our bathroom, we got tissues here, more tissues here, soap, and then overall, if you look around, it's pretty average. I guess there's not much to say here about this bathroom. That is all. It's nothing fancy like, say, Singapore Airlines or Eva Air or China Airlines. Yeah, not much else to say. It's just a very standard bathroom at the end of the day. Alright, good morning guys. I had like 4 hours of sleep. Not great, but it's alright. So we have the second meal service.
which is served 2 hours before landing.
Good morning, guys. Look what's for breakfast. So we got the pork noodles, some bread, fruit, yogurt, pretty standard stuff. Let's eat. Alright, good thing I asked the staff for butter and I got it. When I first got onto the plane and sat on my seat, the in-flight entertainment system was not working. I had to ask the flight attendants to reset the system. They did it immediately and the system took around 5 minutes to finish loading up. On board, they have a selection of movies and music, which is primarily catered to their Chinese audiences. There are some Western selections, most notably there was the Barbie movie as well. There was a couple of games on the in-flight entertainment system, most notably Mahjong and Blackjack. I do wish they had Solitaire though, because it's a fun game, but at least Blackjack has a quick finish. Now, China Southern's Boeing 787-9s use the Panasonic Avionics Corporation's Voyager 3D program, which seems pretty much the standard now. As you traverse through the maps, you'll see that it's quite smooth and crisp. However, it's not super fresh like the last time I had flown on Singapore Airlines on their A350. There's a slightly slower reaction time on this one. Oh, I haven't been back to China in such a long time, since 2017, so things must have changed significantly by then. Upon landing, you can see how much Guangzhou has developed as a whole, including the airport. I remember only having Terminal 1 the first time I was there in 2007. Today, they are constructing a third terminal while having a second new terminal. Things have changed a lot. So what are my thoughts? Personally, I can see that China Southern Airlines has improved significantly in the past 10 years. Their service is decent, their normal food options are good. It's just that if you have a special meal request, I would choose a different airline. Their airport is significantly better nowadays, and I'll show you around, so stay tuned for that. Their quality of food was much better than Singapore Airlines, but they do fall a little short on their website, their online check-in, and their safety checks. Dude, this airport is so new. Well, I was meant to go here in 2018, but I was in Guangzhou back in 2017, and we get to use Terminal 1, which was the older terminal, and it was not as good. The old terminal opened in 2004, and then now the new one opened in 2018. So yeah, let's try it out. Let's have a look around and see what they have. Alright, so I just got my boarding pass for my next flight, which will be at 4:20 PM. And I cleared Chinese Immigration and Customs, so I feel so happy now because I don't need a visa to go to China anymore, which is pretty much a miracle. So that's part of the reason why I decided to go to mainland China this time, because I don't need a visa, I don't need to do all this paperwork and everything. Don't have to worry about like single entry, multiple entry. But yeah, I'm gonna go outside now. Let's get out and explore Guangzhou for a bit. Look at the robot do its work. Wow, this is like coffee made from robots, not from baristas. Alright, so the robot's just done its work for the coffee. Now it's just ready to collect. See, look. Easy, it's convenient right there for you, you see? So over here they have sleeping pods for you to sleep in. So just check another time. Yeah, so the sleeping pod looks like this. So you just close that door and then you just open it when you want to. But as far as I know, I think that's just a sofa there, and then I think you can just sleep inside it, and that's about it. So that's all. It's pretty nice. I like that concept. Jesus Christ, I'm not sure why they're still featuring planes that don't even fly anymore. Here you go. At least this garden looks really nice. I have the Canton Tower, and obviously that plane. So I noticed they always give you like shelter, which is like roast goose, and so that's essentially the last avenue for you to get it before you go. Yeah, wow, look at all that duty-free stores. It's kind of like as if you're going to a luxury mall. Oh, look at that. Let's go around. We've got a fruit tea store, because those are everywhere in China. Then you got Subway, which to be honest, not sure why it's still there, but because it's not that good of a store. And then our gate is towards the very, very end. So I think it's like 148 or something like that. It's quite far of a walk. Let's go. Alright, well, this is the end of the vlog. Make sure you stay tuned to the next one. Until next time, see you all soon. Laters.